I'm catching up with Alan GREEFF ahead of racing on Friday, and on Friday Halo Stables will step out their first runner in race 1, and that will be And Action, who'll start for the yard for the first time.
Yeah, And Action, relatively newcomer to the yard, and he's a fiery and feisty fella, but he's had one run on the poly here in the Eastern Cape and wasn't too bad, and just hope that he gets to settle and run on from there.
We move to race 2, and here we will see La Pequeñita. Now she's holding form, and she's going to have her day in the sun soon, and it could be Friday.
Yeah, filly that's knocking on the door, always in the money, always in the places, and she's a filly that's just about overdue now to win. So hopefully all goes well. We've stepped her up from the 13 back to the 1600, and if she can just produce just a little bit more than she's been giving, she should get home. She is a small filly, but she does give her best.
We move to race 3, and we will see the 3 runners. Unyielding, wow, she was superbly unlucky last time out. She absolutely flew late and just got there that little bit too late. She's going to try 2,000 metres. See, Caddy Day will also be trying the 2,000 metre trip. And Crystal Maiden, her post-maiden runs so far have not been bad, and she is capable of improvement.
Yeah, Unyielding, stepping up to the 2,000. She's one of the fillies that will be going to stud, so she's really having a last dip at trying to get another win under her belt. Extremely unlucky last time, and if she repeats that sort of run, well, then she's a huge runner. Sikadia, she should be suited to further. I know she won over a mile, but she's bred to go further, I think, and her action all seems to indicate that way. Crystal Maiden, yeah, she hasn't been far off in her post-maiden runs, and I think we can expect a bit more improvement.
In race 4, Confetti, now definitely better than her last run. I'm sure that had Alan scratching his head. Ilaric, she won well on debut for the yard, and she'll be having her post-maiden start.
Yeah, Confetti, Charlie said she didn't really like the kickback on that day. She came out a bit sluggish, and then had everything in her face as a 2-year-old. She just didn't seem to take it all in. But hopefully with the gun draw, she can get a better break and improve on her run and show us that was just an upside down run. Elaric's won a really nice race up in the maidens here, and she's type of filly I think could carry on and move on from there, so I expect a big run from her, even though it's a post maiden.
September Flower runs in race 5. Now she counted down to the win, 3, 2 and 1, and she'll be having her first start as a 3-year-old.
Yes, she's a type of filly I think that will enjoy even further than the 1300, she won an 1100 metre race and was running on, stepped up to 13. I don't want to jump her completely from a sprint to a mile, so I'm making it a progression, but she's a nice filly and a filly you can watch.
All 3 runners in race 6, Legal Thriller, Guerra and Holocene, they're all better than their latest run suggests, and Alan, I'm sure you'll be hoping to see that improvement on Friday.
Yeah, Legal Thriller is a horse that I thought would have dropped a lot quicker than the handicap has been really patient with him in the way he's dropped him, but I think he deserves a drop, and we've put the apprentice claim on him, so helping him hopefully to get a bit more weight off his back. Guerra, I think 1300 will suit him. He's a really good looking son of Lancaster Bomber, and he's really, really well in his coat at the moment, so very happy with the way he works and looks at the moment, and I'd make him the pick of my 3-year. Holocene, it's not an excuse I like, but second run after layoff, I was expecting a better run last time, and hopefully he can improve on his last run. I already thought he would run a better race, so I'd like to see him improve on his run. He's definitely capable.
We move to race 7, where we will see a Lingalonga and Final Edition. Now, Lingalonga would have just needed his last of a short break, and Final Edition, well, he was quite headstrong and perhaps did a little bit too much in his last. We'll see better from him.
Yeah, I agree with you as far as Lingalonga is concerned, and I can see a little bit of an improvement from him. And Final Edition, well, he's one of those horses, a little bit like Meet at the Windsor, has to have everything his way. He's got a decent draw this time as well, and the owners have really been patient, because wherever we put him, he just got bad draws time and time again. So hopefully this time he'll improve, give a nice run, and I think the 1400 with that draw should give him every chance.
The last of the day will see the yard close with 3 runners, and in shot here is my best shot, and he ran a cracker in the Champion Juvenile Cup last time out when placing behind Makazale, a Cape Raider who looks to be a very classy sort. He'll be joined by Path of Choice, who looked to have needed his last, and Travel Master, who's been freshened up but prior to the break was in good form.
Yeah, no, it's this fella here, my best shot. He really ran a cracker, and nominated him before the race. They'd given him a rating of 96. They upped it to 105. So, we've got to take the opportunity. Yeah, he's a good couple of points under his rating now after the feature. So, nice horse, and I think he'd be a hard horse to beat. Path of Choice, he's getting old now and been a consistent fella, but he can be thereabout. And Travel Master likewise had a little bit of a breather, and hopefully he can bounce back to himself again. He loves the poly, and I think he'll be doing his best work in the finish. He is a front runner, depending on his mood, but generally he likes to be there and up in the ground.
The yard end with a decent hand, most definitely. My best shot does, though, stand out.